Good evening, good evening, and welcome. Welcome. How is everyone doing? How is your Sunday evening going so far? Welcome, everyone. Let me see who is here now. Let me see. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. How are you this evening? I know you never normally see me here on a Sunday evening, but this evening I have a very important cause. So welcome. Share me out. Share me out if you have community. And share with friends this evening. I have a very important guest this evening and a very interesting subject lined up, as you can see from the thumbnail. So let me just wait on some more people to come in. I know it's Sunday afternoon, and church finish. So welcome. Puff Gang, how are you? Good evening, how are you? Puff Gang. Let's see how you doing. Welcome, Puff Gang. I think, are you from the Philippines, I think. How are you, my friend? How is it? So I guess it's morning over there now. You're about 12 hours ahead. How are you doing? Let's see how you're doing. How is Ren? Good evening, everyone. As you can see from the thumbnail, I have a very important guest coming up, and I have another promotion doing this evening. So let's share me out, please. Share me out, please, so others can come in while you're eating your Sunday dinner. While you're eating your Sunday dinner, just join me. Spend some time here this evening so you can listen to Sandra's story when she comes on. Share me out, please. Share me out and share with your friends and in your WhatsApp group and your social media groups. Welcome, Puff Gang. You're from the Philippines, right? I think so. Thanks, Lati. Thanks a lot. Thanks. How is Rain? How is everybody? So, what was your Sunday dinner? What did we all have for Sunday dinner? I mean, I don't even eat yet. I don't sleep yet since I came in this morning or anything. But I just had to grab this lady to share her story. Oh, Cassandra, you could have fooled me. I looked on the picture, the channel icon, and I thought it was someone from Filipino. Welcome, my dear. How is your family? Welcome. I have a very important guest lined up. So bring your friends. You don't have to know me personally. You don't have to know my guest personally, but just bring your friends. Bring everyone. Let me see the numbers going up. Share in your WhatsApp group and just share me out so we can get to share Sandra's story. And if you are a small content creator, uh, this will be done in the form of a promotion. So I need you here this evening and call all your friends, all your YouTube buddies, share in your YouTube groups so that others can come in. How is your family, Puff Gang? How are the kids? How is everybody doing? I'm just spending a few hours here this afternoon to promote a cause. A young lady with a very interesting, a stunning, I'd say, or startling medical history, who will be on to share her story. So I hope she is ready for me. But I just want to see some more people coming in. Please give a thumbs up. Oh, that's good. That's good, Puff Gang. They're good. That's good. Hi, Cases Corner. How are you? It's been a while. Share me out in our group, please. Help to promote it in our group. Because you know Sandra, right? And we all need to support her this evening. So we're waiting on her and her friends and family, relatives, and church folks, church members to join in. So I just want to give a little more time. Let's see what you're cooking. Please don't tell me it's pork. Save some for me, but make sure it's not pork, all right? Please remember to give the live a thumbs up as you come in and share. If you bring even one person this evening, that will be good. Even one person, whoever it will be, family or friend. If you bring even one person this evening to share or to hear Sandra's story, Jaita, how are you? How are you? To hear Sandra's story this evening. If you were here with us Thursday night, a very startling story. And she's back this evening. We did a promotion for her Thursday night, and she's back this evening. And if you're a small content creator, after you hear her story, I'm sure you'd like to have her on because quite a few people who were at least three persons from Sunday night. Thursday night, I keep saying Sunday night, Thursday night, want to have her. Jaita, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just hungry and tired because I didn't sleep yet. I did 12 hours last night. I didn't sleep yet. I didn't even eat it nor anything. But I just had to come on to do this for Sandra because you know my channel is all about causes. So I'm good. But let's have dinner for me. But as long as it's not the pork, and don't put the pork spoon in my plate. All right, let's share my rice with a different spoon. Don't make the pork spoon touch it. What's for dinner, Puff Gang? What did you have for dinner? Casey's Corner, what's for dinner? How is KK? All right, I'm just waiting on Sandra to come in and to see the numbers going up some more because her story is too important to share with just a few persons. So bring in more people for me, please, so that we can get going. So while we wait on Sandra, I'm just giving you some time to go share. Share on your phone, share anywhere, so that more people can come in this evening. And while we're at it, okay. So when some more people come on, I'll give you an introduction to what the program is all about this evening and a little introduction to Sandra's story. I hope everything is good with her. I'm waiting on her to come on. And while you're at it, please leave me running on one device and hop over to my channel and take a look at my newest video. Puff Gang, did you watch my video that I did today? Everybody needs to see that video. Please. Everybody needs to see that one. So while you're at it, leave me running and just hop over to my page and go watch my new video. Give it a thumbs up, leave a comment. It's a bit long. It's not too long. It's just over 8 minutes long. But just go check it out and give me a thumbs up and come back, please. While we wait on Sandra to come in. Hop over to my channel and see my newest video that I just uploaded today. Give it a thumbs up and come right back in. Don't log out of this, just hop over. Leave me running on one browser or one device and just run over and take a look at that. Let me just give you a preview of it right here. Let me share the screen and give you a preview. Give you a preview of it. Meanwhile, all right, so this is it. Let me turn it up. Hey, we'll be looking at. Alright, so just run over to my channel. I'm not gonna play it all out here because I want everybody to run over to my channel, watch my newest video, leave a like, leave a comment, and come back. One day King David was watch a full video, so I'm giving you 8 minutes. No, to go watch it and come back. Place for sleeping, worshiper, and bathing, among other things.
And don't say you saw it here.
He happened
all right, you saw it here, but this is just a preview. So run over to my channel, click on it, and watch. You can come back. I'm giving everybody 8 minutes to come back. I have the Sandra is in the background. So just run over, watch my new video, and come back. It's the story of David and Bathsheba.
No one can well imagine the rush of hormones when he saw what he saw. David was overcome with such overwhelming passion and asked his servants about her. They told him that the lady who filled his eyes was Bathsheba, the wife of Uriah the Hittite. David couldn't care less. He summoned Bathsheba to the...
Thanks, Casey. I dropped it in the group earlier, but I don't even know who was on at that hour of the day, because most people would either just be coming from church or cooking or start eating their Sunday dinner. So thanks for posting it. Post it on your page also, on your wall also, please. So everyone, I'm just giving you a few minutes. Run over to my channel and watch my new video that I just uploaded, and come back and share the link with someone so that others can come to hear Sandra's startling, stunning story. I mean, if this story don't grip you, your heart must be cold.
Back from the battlefield. David felt he was so smart, playing fool for catch wise, as we'd say in Jamaica. Asking Uriah all sorts of distracting questions about how Joab was, how the people were, how the war was going.
And when Uriah was come unto him, David demanded of him how Joab did, and how the people did, and how the war was prospered.
Uriah, unsuspecting, dutifully supplied the...
And see, my son start helping with me with my video. He doesn't want to come in there, but at least he's doing a few voiceover. But this one was complicated for him because there was a little patois, a little Jamaican patois in it. It was like, Mom, what? Oh dear. He could speak it, not with the correct accent, but he can't read it. So let me reach out to Sandra meanwhile, so we can get going, guys. I hope she's not having internet issues.
Lord, and went not down to his house. Huh? Say what now? No, you crazy, Uriah. Well, nah. Uriah was just being a faithful servant. When David saw that Uriah wasn't working with the program, he summoned Uriah and said, and I sent you home from your journey to go get some respite with your wife, and instead you slept here in the servants' quarters? Verse 11. And Uriah said unto David, the ark and Israel and Judah abide in tents, and my lord Joab and the servants of my lord are encamped in the open fields. Shall I then go into mine house to eat and to drink and to lie with my wife? As thou livest, as thy soul liveth, I will not do this thing. Things weren't going according to the king's plans at all. Surely by the second day, this loyal soldier will desire being with his wife and cut this nonsense. David must have thought. So he made the same foolish attempt the second day.
So I'm trying to reach out to Sandra so we can get going, guys. Share me out so we can get going.
Tarry here today also, and tomorrow will I let thee depart. So Uriah abode in Jerusalem that day and the morrow. And when David had called him, he did eat and drink before him, and he made him drunk. And at even he went out to lie on his bed with the servants of his Lord, but went not down to his house. Really now, King David? You filled up the man with food and drunk him off, and he still didn't go home with his wife, but instead stayed a second night in your servants' quarters? Certainly Uriah is a better man to you than you were to him. But the saga doesn't stop there, friends. In the morning, David wrote a letter to his army commander, Joab, and sent it to him with, guess who?
The story doesn't stop there. So in order to see the rest of the story, just hop over to my channel. Hop over to my channel and watch my new video that I just uploaded. Do that, please, and come right back so we can get started. I'm reaching out to Sandra right now. So we can get started with her story, Sandra's amazing story.
Casey, I don't see you posting much anymore. What happened? School have you away? You're busy.
I thought like during the winter break I would see you posting some more. I miss KK. I hope Sandra not having internet issues. Oh, she's online, so she will see my message. Okay, guys, bring in your friends. I'm waiting on Sandra now and some of her friends and family and church members so they can come in and hear her story and share with her. So just take these few minutes, please, to watch my new video. As a matter of fact, I'm looking at it, I'm looking at it to see the counter going up, and I don't see it going up much. So where it is now, I know where I want it to be by the time I'm ready to begin, by the time Sandra gets on. I have just a minute and a half left of the video, so run over and watch it. And let me see the numbers going up, please. Thank you so much, everyone. Come, Sandra, I'm ready for you now. So share with even one more person. Let's double up these numbers. I want to see it going up. One decade, so I can begin. And if anyone is in the shadows who have not yet subscribed, come out of the darkness and come into the light. Subscribe. Run, go watch this video on my channel. Right? It's called The Shocking Truth Behind Psalm 51. Search it and watch it and subscribe and come right back so you can interact, because I'm sure you want to have questions for Sandra when she comes on to share her amazing, her stunning health story, medical story. You won't believe a miracle. So share with someone. Come, Sandra, come. It's say you're online, so come up. Come up. Let me give her a buzz meanwhile. Just let me give Sandra a buzz meanwhile. Okay, so that's done. Yes, ma'am. I'm ready for you. Okay, but I don't see your people on yet, Oh, you just sending it. All right. Just getting it. All right, I'll hold the fort for 2 more minutes or so, and then as soon as you finish, send it out. You can come on, all right? Okay, thanks. Okay, so she's coming on soon, guys. She's just sending the link to a few more of her friends and church family so that they can come in and share. I hate this ring light thing. When you go back, your face look dark. When you come forward, it look like ghost powder. Oh, Lord. I have to check with Anna. Make Anna teach me to use makeup and stuff. I'm not a makeup person, but when you're like that, the thing is dark. And when you come forward to the ring light, you look like a ghost. Okay, guys. So I hope you watch the video. Let me see. Let me just check if I see any comments over there. Let me check on the number again. Let me check on the number and see whether it went up again since. I'm just giving Sandra 2 more minutes to send out the link so her church folks and her family and friends could join, because when she was on Thursday night, she said a lot of them were saying, how come she never told them that she was gonna be on YouTube? Okay, so the video is going up a bit. Let me see the comments so I can know who went to watch. Oh dear. And the house was full Thursday night. We didn't have seat, we didn't have space. Thursday night, that was the biggest turnout I've ever seen on any of my live. And I am happy that people came and sharing the promotion and sharing Sandra's story and helped to get her on the way. TG Project, if you're there. Oh, I wanted you to come on. I don't know if mommy come from church yet. I wanted you to come on so you could share. All right, so I don't see any new comments since I came on here. So that means the numbers that I see going up is not from over here. So please run, go and watch the video now. The newest video, the last video on my, oh, Sandra is here. The last video on my page, on my channel. Just run over and watch it meanwhile so I can give Sandra's friends and church family and everybody another minute to come on. Sandra, how you do, girl?
Hi, good afternoon.
Some of our boss people is here. Nadine, you know Nadine.
I'm not hearing you. You're echoing very.
I'm echoing. I don't know why. Every time somebody else turns on their mic. Let me turn off mine. I'm gonna see if they let me just check on my mic and see if that's the problem. All right.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, it doesn't show anything over here. That's the audio. I'm just gonna let me run. Okay, I hope it's better now. I don't know if nobody said there was a problem before, so I don't know because you came on. I don't know if it's because you came on. Why? Is it still echoing for you, Sandra?
Hello, I'm hearing you, but it's still sounding funny.
It's it's sounding funny. I don't know what I always says not God make these things is man. So they act up anytime. Welcome, Danette. How are you? Welcome and greetings. Danette, sister Sandra, sister Donna, say good evening, sister Sandra. Welcome.
I mute my mic just now, just to see if it was my mic. But I mute it and the echoing was still there.
All right. So I'm gonna speak. I'm gonna mute yours and speak, and then you tell me if it's mine. Listen to mine now while yours is muted, and see if mine still have the echo, because yours sound good to me. Unmute. Unmute, Sister Sandra, and tell me if it unmute yours and tell me if it sounded any better.
I just did.
And it didn't sound any better.
No, it doesn't sound any better.
You know what? In Jesus' name, this mic will work okay, and the show will go on. The show will go on. That won't stop us. The devil can't stop this show. Okay, so Danette is saying, hi, Sister Sandra. Welcome, Danette. Danette, rope in your massive. Rope in your friends and your family, your neighbors, and everybody. Bring the crowd. Bring the crowd. Bring the crowd this evening, because Sister Sandra need a crowd this evening. So this evening, everyone, as you come in, anybody who is new here, please click like, give the like a thumbs up, and share with even one person. All right. Share with even one person. This is a genuine case of the more the merrier. But you come and just share with even one person. So what we're doing this evening, guys, for everybody who is here, whether you're a content creator, a YouTuber, or not, or if you're a friend or family of Sandra's, if somebody sent you the link, if you're a friend or a family of mine, it doesn't matter. Sandra has an amazing story, right? And she needs our support along her medical journey. So here we're gonna support Sandra now. We did it on Thursday, and it was for such short notice. It was fairly, it was good. It was good, Sandra. And thanks for the help because one hand washes the other, right? So you helped me a whole lot because my numbers went up. And this evening, I marked out where I start 537 and Marine Miles, wash hands. I know, right? Welcome. BBK, I tell you, I can't call your name. Welcome. If I call your name, God going to send me. So I just going to call you BBK. Welcome, 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 guys. So we're doing a promotion. Sandra is someone I've never met in person. When she comes on, she's gonna tell you everything about herself that she needs us to know. I've never met her in person, but we're on a Facebook page together for my parish, a page on which I'm an admin, and she has been on that page for years as well. At the Clarendon page, there is even one person in the chat right now who is from that page, right? But Sandra has a very stunning, startling, amazing, everything in a one, frightening, scary, everything in a one medical story, right? And she needs our support. No, a friend of hers who is from Canada, Maureen, has started a GoFundMe to help her, and you'll hear what it's all about. Louise Brown, welcome. You have my last name. My daddy didn't, well, so if you're from Clarendon or Portland, you might be my relative, right? So here how it goes now, guys. Sandra's friend Maureen in Canada started a GoFundMe to aid Sandra with her brain surgery, which she's going to tell you all about, right? Casey's gonna say hi, Sandra. So, yes, BBK, right? My mother gonna beat me if me call your name. But welcome, I love you, bro. So, what we're doing this evening, Sandra isn't asking you for a penny this evening, right? Neither am I asking for you for a penny this evening. But what we're doing here this evening, on Thursday, I was able to dig into my own pocket, and her support was so overwhelming that we were able to raise $70, roughly a little over 10,000 Jamaican dollars towards her brain surgery. Sandra Marine says, hello, my dear sister. We all there for you. God bless you, my dear. And in addition to the money, she needs the prayers as well. All right, so what we're doing this evening, BBK, Casey's Corner, all the other content creator, Mia was up top, D's, let me see who else. All the other content creator, Lati, who else? I don't know if Puff Gang, I don't know if you have a channel, and all the other content creators who will be coming in. All I'm asking you for, and even you yourself, Louise and Marine and what was your name, Donette, and everyone else. And if you're in the shadows right now and you cannot interact in the chat, just subscribe to my channel so you can interact. I need you here. I don't need, Sandra don't need anyone in the shadows this evening. So what we're doing, right? For every person, new person who subscribed this evening, all right? What you're going to do for me, you're going to type Sandra Surgery. If you're new, let me type it here so you can see. Just type it just like this, Sandra Surgery. Type it here, right? Welcome, welcome, Lorraine. How are you? Louise says she's from his, and Sandra is her friend. At Clarendon, I come from Tino. I'm going to tell you, my daddy did wild, so chances are. So just like I type it here in the chat, right? Let me pin it so it can show on the screen. You're going to type Sandra, if you're new, if this is your first time, type Sandra Surgery in the chat, all right? Or when you go to my channel, you watch a video for at least, listen to the rules, please. If you're new, if you haven't yet subscribed, you're going to watch one of my videos that is more than 2 minutes long. You're gonna watch that full video, right? But when you watch it for at least 2 minutes, so Casey, you know, new, you come here to give trouble, right?
I'm
When
not.
you go
I, I'm not hearing you clearly. I'm just catching one
no,
and
that's
two
okay.
words as you
That's
go
okay,
along.
Sandra. That's okay, Sandra. This information is for the people, the listeners, the audience. All right. So just hold on, right? So watch for at least 2 minutes and then subscribe. When you click the subscribe, the word subscribe, a little bell is gonna come up. That's the notification bell. You're gonna click on that bell, meaning you turn on the notification bell, and then you're gonna see all, personalized, none. You're gonna click on all. That means each time I upload a video or I go live, YouTube will give you a notification, right? That's all I need you to do for me. So if you're new here, type Sandra Surgery the way I have it here and bring more friends for Sandra, right? So for each person who subscribed to my channel, and I'm going to run this promotion throughout the week, I have a sponsor. I have 3 persons give me a little sponsorship, Sister Sandra. And if needs be, people, if you know me well, I can take up my phone and start going from A to Z. I'll call you and beg you if you're listening, right? If you know you have a little donation, can give towards Sandra's surgery. So for every 5, right, persons who subscribe to my channel this evening, the Simple Things Outreach Media family is going to put $10 in the GoFundMe account that Maureen is running for Sandra. All right. So Sandra is not begging you a penny, and I am not begging you a penny. All I'm asking you to do, bring your friends. And if you are new, type Sandra Surgery so I can know you're new. I have the number recorded where I'm starting so I can watch the counter and see it going up. So for every 5 persons who subscribe this evening, Sandra is getting $10 courtesy of my sponsors. All right. I have a set amount, Sister Sandra. I was hoping to come with $200 this evening, but I don't have that much. But by the grace of God, I have promises. And there's a gentleman who also promised, who asked me for the Western Union, the MoneyGram and the JN information because he wants to put something in for you. So I have my book here so you can know I'm not lying, where I'm recording the numbers, the subscribers as they go up. And I also have my card, I'm not lying, to put the money in the fund. On Thursday night, we were able to put $70 in, which is just over 10,000 Jamaican dollars. And I have, right now, Sister Sandra, I have sponsorship of 120 US dollars, right? I was hoping to get $200 by Wednesday. But because of time, I say, you know what? When money passes through your hand, make use of it same time. So that's what we want to put in for Sandra this evening. The response was very good Thursday night, Sister Sandra, and people, even up to today, people were still coming in on your behalf. So I want to see those numbers going up this evening, right? I did 13 hours last night. I don't eat yet. I don't sleep yet. But Sister Sandra need her brain surgery more than I need the sleep and the food. And Lottie promised me dinner. Casey, what you cooking? As long as no crab or no lobster or no pork. Share my plate and put it on for me afterwards. So, Sister Sandra, I see a few people already who are new and dropping their Sandra surgery in the chat. So I just wanted to outline. Yes, ma'am. I wanted to just outline that for you before I give the mic over to Sandra, who is going to share her story. If you have any questions, any comments, anything you'd like to ask for clarifications or anything, the chat is where we communicate. All right? That's where we interact. That's where we interact. And I am a talkative person. Even when we go to church, people always have to pinch me and tell me, because we can't keep quiet. Me love talk. If me not talk, me going to fall asleep. So no, don't keep quiet. Please don't keep quiet in the chat. Just comment and make Sandra feel good. Make Sandra feel good. All right? Make her know it's worth it. Make her know you're there for her. You're rooting for her. Whatever you want to say to her, just drop it in the chat. And at the same time, All those little nice things you send out to people every morning in the WhatsApp group where some of them it full of them phone and them tired. Me tired of some of them. You understand? So in the same way, send this one out, post it in your status, in the WhatsApp status, and send it out. Each one bring even one person this evening for Sister Sandra. I see the numbers going up, which is very good, and I'm grateful for that. Please remember to give the live a thumbs up as you come in. Just click on the little thumb that goes like this, right? Click on it and give her a thumbs up. Cheer up. BBK said, cheer up, Sandra. Thanks, BBK.
Thank
So
you.
we're going to hand the mic over to Sandra and she's going to tell you her story. Go ahead, Sandra.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. It's indeed a blessing to have you sharing this afternoon, and I really appreciate what you're doing. Okay, my story begins way before 2015, but it was in 2015 July that I suffered the first stroke, a very slight stroke. I didn't even realize that it was a stroke until I went to the doctor. And then in 2016, I suffered the worst stroke of all 4 strokes that I've experienced so far. In that stroke, I couldn't use my right side any at all. I woke up and I found out that I couldn't use my right hand, and when I tried to talk, I realized that what I was saying, no one could understand what I was saying because nothing was coming out audible from my mouth that anyone who hear it could understand. And so I went to the hospital very early in the morning because when I woke up, it was in the 3 o'clock hours. I had a prayer time with a prayer partner at that time every morning. But that morning, he didn't have any credit to put on his data, and I only had the internet in the house at that time and no call credit on my phone. So when I found out what was happening, I couldn't call any of my children. And so I just start getting ready to go to the hospital, pack a little one strap bag with every little thing that I would need when I just go in, because I knew from the initial stage that I was going to be admitted. So I was there and I prepared everything. I had a bag packed with stuff. My pillow was placed on it. My fan was placed beside the bed with it, and the card roll up around it because I had planned to send my son to pick it up for me. And so I went up the road and my neighbor assisted me out to the main road where I got a taxi, and I went to Mapen and got one out at the clock there and was transported down to the hospital. By the time I reached the hospital and was coming out of the car, I realized that my right foot couldn't move to assist me. So the driver had to call the porter, and they came and they put me in a wheelchair. God would have it that my aunt grandson, who was a porter at the hospital at the time, he was right there, and so I got good treatment. And by the time I went into the emergency room and the doctors saw me, they told me that I'm for admission. My son called while I was there. I had to have on the phone to the doctor to talk to him. So that was the most major stroke that I suffered, and it was very devastating. I didn't know that I would live to come out of the hospital, because right there and then something else was found out. They found out that my blood count was low at 2.3, and at that time I had to get 3 units of blood, 3 bags of blood. to sustain me. So it was a very devastating time for me in the hospital with so much things going on at once. And then the blood pressure, it was just going up and down, even though I was taking the medications and stuff and all of that. And after the second CT scan, one was done while I was there from the Mapen Hospital. And then when they found out that the pressure wasn't behaving, so one doctor came and was asking me something about my eye because I had told the doctor that I'm asking him to put orbit on the CT scan request. So he said to me that once I go to do the CT scan, they are going to do orbit. I was really upset with him, only to learn later that he's a relative of mine. And out of that, when the doctor came and asked me if I was saying something about my eye, I realized that they were discussing my condition. So she said she was going to give me a simple eye test after I told her what was happening. And so, because earlier, in the year, in November, October, I think it was October, late October, I told the doctor in the emergency room, I followed somebody to the doctor and I told him that I think I have Graves' disease. And he was like, where you get that from? He was a lecturer at the nursing institute that I was attending. And I said, based on my symptoms, and I look it up and so on the system, and so on him said, don't you dare mention that again out of your mouth. So I said, if it's not Graves' disease, it must be some form of brain tumor. And him says, Nurse Morgan, don't you mention that word out of your mouth, because I was a student nurse at the time. And that was in late October, and it was in December now that I got the strokes and all this thing coming out. So when the doctor came on the ward and give me the simple eye test, she referred me to Mandeville Hospital to see the eye specialist at the clinic there. The ambulance bring me there the Monday morning. This was a Sunday, and the Monday morning they bring me there. Immediately as the ophthalmologist did some tests, she said she's going to request a CT scan. So I said, me just do one Saturday, And me did ask the doctor if he put orbit on it, because I was saying that because of the money and all of that. And she said, oh my, I hope they give you a discount. Where did you do it? And when I told her, she said, oh yeah, I'm going to send you back. I hope they give you a discount. So when I went and did that second one, I'm very inquisitive and worse it's my health. So I asked the doctor after I do it and was waiting on the result. I asked the doctor and he went in to look at the report and he said, I heard him, I sat there and heard him saying to the lady in the office, she was saying, no, I said no, because the money, the money, the money is not here. All the money is not here. The money is short $2,000. But when she told me first, I made some call and somebody from the mission team that I'm a part of, Discover Jesus mission team. It's the evangelism arm of Jamaica Youth for Christ. They had arranged and somebody was taking the money to me. But I heard when the doctor said to her, no, 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 it has to go down. This is urgent. This is emergency. And then he came back out to me and he said to me, he asked me, what was happening to your eye? Why they admitted you? And I said to him, nothing was wrong with my eye, I got a stroke. So that's why I was admitted. And him said, oh, and he said, there's something growing behind your eye. And he was saying something about some bone coming from here, going around here and going across there. And so me never really understand him. But he was some him said they will have to transfer you, to KPH. And I said, why KPH and not UC? And he said, no, the doctors who deal with those things, they are at KPH. And I said, okay. And I went back with the ambulance when the other two patients were through. But the lady came and the money paid. So I got the report to take down. And they sent me back to Mandeville with the report the very next day. And the ophthalmologist there gave me two letters, one to take to the eye clinic at KPH and one to take to the neurosurge clinic. And it was addressed to Dr. Webster. When I went, which was in January, when I went there, the 4th of January, I remember the date very well. Dr. Webster took one look at the disc that they gave me from Mapen Hospital, and he said to me, I'm going to send you to do a MRI. And I said, where? And he said, you can do it here at the hospital. And he directed me where to go. After 1 month of calling, and they keep putting me off. Every time it's like a day before the CT scan, the MRI was supposed to be done. They call and say the machine is down. So I was talking to somebody, a medical person, and the person say, call Winchester because they have the best imaging. And I called them and they said I'm to take the picture of the request and WhatsApp it to them. They gave me their WhatsApp number and they set a date. And trust me, I I got the date set about 4 times and I couldn't find the money to go and do it until finally I got the money and I went and did it. And it was like 3 days before my next appointment with Dr. Webster. So I spoke to them and they said, okay, they're going to try and see what they can do. And they will call me if it will be ready. And God would have it that they called me the day before. And I went into Kingston, pick it up. And then the next day I took it to Dr. Webster. That was when I learned that I had a brain tumor, meningioma is the name. So I had meningioma with a left deficit. No, and then I realized that because it sits behind the left eye and it causes the left eye to bulge sometimes. Even though you can see the eye is a bit swollen, so it's not opening up as it is to. And it,
Sandra,
but after
Sandra,
diagnosis,
just a second before you move on from there, because I tell you I don't
hello?
like big words. I tell you I don't like big words. So when you say meningioma with a left deficit, it means just a brain tumor on the left side of your brain, right? That is what my understanding. Am I correct? A brain
All
tumor
right.
on the left side of your brain.
The tumor The tumor name is meningioma. There are many different types of tumor. So the
Mm-hmm.
one that I have is meningioma. It's a slow growing tumor,
Mm-hmm.
but while it is there growing slow, it is doing a lot of damage in the
So
body.
hold on, the left
So
deficit part, the left deficit. Because what I remember from accounting classes, deficit.
left deficit is because it sits behind the left eye and it is causing the eye
Okay.
a lot of stress and problem. So the
Okay.
eye pulse
Mm-hmm.
when the tumor, I don't know if it's when the tumor swell, but when I have headaches, the
Mm-hmm.
eye just bulge.
Oh dear. Okay, because I know
And there was a
deficit.
time when I would be walking on the road and somebody would just walking towards me and say, "Wow, what happened to your eye? Why your eyes like that?
So it was so the bulging would be
Your
obvious.
eyes sick."
The
So,
bulging
I've gone through a lot of that.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm saying the bulging is obvious to other. The bulging is obvious to others, right? When it bulges,
Okay?
like I can see it, somebody else can see it when it bulges, right?
Yes, you can see it. And that comes on mostly when the head hurts me. So I try not to make my head hurt me. So if I know something is going to trigger a headache, I don't do it or I don't eat it.
Okay. All right. Just hold
Because
on.
when that happens,
Let me
the eye always bulge out.
let me just drop something in here now for those who are just coming in. Let me just drop something in for those who are coming in. Welcome, Tara. How are you? Jay, how are you? I didn't see you all last week. What happened? You took a break. Welcome, welcome. Anybody else who I missed? Okay, so this evening we have Sandra, who is from Clarendon, who is explaining her medical journey. It's everything. It's stupefying, it's scary, it's stunning, it's amazing, it's everything in one. All right, and she's here because we're doing a promotion on her behalf because she needs what is known as a gamma knife surgery. She has a brain tumor known as meningioma, and she needs what is called a gamma knife radio surgery in Miami. She's going to give us more information on that later on. So her friend Maureen in Canada is doing a GoFundMe account, a GoFundMe drive to raise money for her. Sandra, I'm just going to bring up the on the page to show everyone. So why Sandra is here is because we're all here to support her. However, don't click off the live. You don't have to, because I am not begging you a penny. And Sandra is not begging you a penny. However, we're going to raise some funds for her this evening. But let me tell you how we're going to do it. Okay. First of all, I see the numbers here, and the likes doesn't match. So some half of who is showing on my screen didn't click the thumbs up. So just take a second. You don't have to click out of just the thumbs up below this video. Just click on that thumbs up, please. All right. All right. So here we have it this evening. I know how many subscribers I have. We did a promotion on Thursday and we were able to put 10,000 US Jamaican dollars in for Sandra. So this evening, I don't have the money either, but I have three humble persons who have pledged to sponsor me right now, 120 US, which is about how much, Sandra? That's roughly 20,000, 18, 19,000 Jamaican, I think. All right. That's all I have. No, but I have promises for more. And the more you interact and the more you make this work, we can get more as we go along. I have Tara J's blogs and dialogues in the chat right now, and she's gonna have Sandra on her show this evening at 8:30 as well. She can tell us more about that as we go along. All right. So what I'm asking for, see, I have my like a YouTube book. Anna from All Things Anna's always tell us to have a YouTube book that I record everything. So for everyone who is new this evening, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, you're going to go ahead and subscribe. You're going to bring at least one new person in here this evening to subscribe to my channel. And if you're new here, if this is the first time you're on, you have subscribed, and the first time you're joining me, you're going to type this in the chat right here so I can know. You're going to watch one of my videos. If you have not yet subscribed and you're in the background and you're wondering why you cannot comment or anything, watch one of my videos, leave a comment, Sandra Surgery. Click the like button, right? Click subscribe after at least 2 minutes. Watch a video that's more than 2 minutes long. Don't watch one that is called a live stream, because you have to watch that video to the very end. And we're not gonna nobody. I don't expect nobody to sit down and watch a 4 or 6 hour live stream when it's already gone. So just watch a shorter video, like 2 minute odd or 3 minute odd, not the ones that are just 50 seconds or whatever. Okay.
So for every one of you who does that this evening, I'm watching my numbers and see whether they're going up. For every one of you who does that, 5 new persons. For every 5 persons who subscribe, the Simple Things Outreach Media family is gonna put $10 into the GoFundMe for Sandra's surgery, right? So remember, I said, Sandra, not begging you a penny, and I am not begging you a penny. Don't tell anybody that Simple Things beg your money, because I didn't, right? See, I have the card here, and as soon as I tally up everything, I'm gonna go ahead and put in the amount that it equals to. Somebody do the math for me and see 120 divided by, however maths go. I was never good in maths in college. All right, so I'm gonna show you, Sandra. Just hang on to your horses 1 second. I'm gonna show you the drive, the GoFundMe. I know that those of you who know her already knows that it's legitimate, and those of you who are here Thursday night already know that it's legitimate. But I'm gonna show you right here. I have it right here on my laptop. This is the GoFundMe for Sandra. So currently, let me refresh Sandra and see if any kind person dropped anything in since you were on. All right, so it didn't move from Thursday night, guys. It didn't move. She's gonna tell you how much she needs. This is just like a tithe, and a tithe is 10%, meaning $1 out of $10 or $10 out of $100. She has less than 10% of what she needs. That can take her to Oda Palizados, right? That can take her out of Palizados, but it can put her on the plane, and because she has to bring some company with her, and she'll tell you more about that, right? So she needs to go out of Palizados, go on the plane, find a hotel, pay the doctor, pay for everything. She's gonna tell us all about that. So make it happen for her, guys. For every 5 new persons who subscribe to my channel, we are gonna put $10. Oh dear, in the GoFundMe account for Sandra. All right. So isn't that enough reason to run go call your friends? Run go call your friend, man, call your neighbor, call everybody. Even if them not have a Gmail account, all them do is make up a Gmail account. It don't take 10 seconds to make a Gmail account. All you need is a Gmail account. Make a Gmail account and go on YouTube. Look for Simple Things Outreach Media and subscribe. Watch a video, 2 minutes or more, subscribe. Click the notification bell, which is the little bell icon, and then you're gonna see it says all, personalized, and none. Select all. And every time I upload a video, I just uploaded one this morning, you'll get a notification. Anytime I go live, you'll get a notification from YouTube. Danette said, tell me more. I like that, Danette. Danette said, tell me more. So Danette, run the next door. You see the lady behind you, and we're living at the pink house. Run go over there and tell them over there, say, come. Something going on for Sister Sandra. And them need. See how much people live over there. Each of them need to subscribe. Subscribe, no. Get 5 over that pink house. And then you go across the street, knock on the gate and tell the old man will sit down in the yard. Tell all of them, say, come. Call out your son, the one we go college and the one we go down a Vera Technical, the one we go Clarendon College, all of them. Call all of them and tell them, come, subscribe now so that Sandra can get to do our surgery. Please. That's all I'm asking. We're not asking you for a penny. Nobody asking anybody for a cent. So everybody who is new here this evening, do that for me now. Do that for me quick. Me no eat yet. I me no sleep yet. I have to go back out this evening. And Sister Sandra never feel well this morning to the point where she couldn't go to church again. So I don't want her to tarry too long. No. We always say don't wear the saints. So hurry up and do that. Do that quick, and come back. So let me make this little bigger so you can see. Let me increase the size of this page. All right. No, that's too big because I want you to see the writing. All right. You see it right there? That's where we are. 1,082, and she's gonna tell us how much she needs. That is nothing. Yes, Danette. Good. How many, Danette? How many? Let me spend $10 per you, know, Danette. $10 for 5. You know when you go rally and you fan them and them sing again. Encore, come, Danette. Let me spend $5 per you. Who else in the chat? Yes, everyone come. Good. Who else in the chat? Let me spend a $10 per you, know. Come, man. Let me spend a $10 per you. Let me spend a $10 on you this evening so Sandra can get her surgery. All right, so that is it there, right there. Maureen Brown, not related. Brown just come on, so me no know. It look like when the slave them did come, and them no know who them father. When the baby them born, and them belong to the white man, them up at the big house, and the white them couldn't. The slave owner them couldn't dare say them sleep with the slave. Them just give them name Brown. That's why so much of we name Brown in Jamaica. So Maureen is running this fund for Sandra. So make Maureen feel good to know. Don't make her effort be in vain. Come on, man. Come on, all of us. So go ahead, Sister Sandra. Let me mute and you can
Okay. So after that second stroke, I suffered two other strokes. They were much milder than that second one. And I suffered three heart attacks to date. The last one was on November 19th, 2020. I had an appointment at KPH, and while I was there and waiting for the doctor to call my name, I realized I was getting a stroke. It was the most massive stroke of the three that I suffered. I am resigned to the fact that if I was at home when I got that one, I wouldn't be here talking to you today. So I was admitted at KPH for over a week, and thank God I'm out and I'm doing great for now, and I hope it continues until the surgery and beyond. Um, I am also trying to assist myself. Just recently, on February 13, I hosted a brain surgery benefit cake sale, and I tell you, it was wonderful. Persons supported me. I can't stop saying thanks to the persons from the bus. But I tell you, them just turn up in at the bus and them just
Sandra, Sandra,
send on them tea.
Sandra, you have to tell them what is this bus. They don't know what this bus is about. You have to tell them what the bus is.
Okay. The bus is a group. There's a group on Facebook. Persons who grew up in Mapen and surrounding areas of Clarendon. So we call that the bus. And so we're a wonderful family on that bus. We are there for each other at all time. And I really thank the bus crew for reaching out to me. And okay, now I'll tell you, in addition to the tumor and the strokes and the heart attack, I am also diagnosed with ischemic heart disease, congestive heart failure, and enlarged heart. The tumor now is one that it is slow growing, as I said before, but trust me, it's something that you would call lickable talawa. It creates a lot of damage to the body. I realized that I started putting on weight rapidly, and don't care what I do. I don't eat much, and trust me, the weight just coming and it not stopping. And then in May, I had a spike in sugar. I am not diabetic, and so it shocked me. Well, after I came out of the hospital in June, I saw nothing again of the diabetes. I keep testing and I keep having readings of 5.1, 6.1, 6.2, 6.0. And it was in mango time. And trust me, I had some really good mangoes to eat. And after I eat them and they digest, I went back and I test. And the sugar reading was always low. So I was shocked again when in January, late January, early February, I had another spike. This time, I don't know, but it like that time it come to stay or to kill me. I remember one day I was in and out of the emergency room almost every day, every other day. And there was one day when, in less than 24 hours, I was given over 40 units of insulin. The first was 7, and that was given to me in my hand, my arm, and then the others was given to me in fluids. And I was there, and instead of it going down, it keep going up. And at one stage, it was at 33 point something, and all of a sudden the pressure just went up to 206 over 101. The poor doctor was confused. He didn't know what to do.
Sandra,
And he
Sandra,
said if I wasn't sitting in here, I would say, you go outside, Miss Morgan, go eat or drink something. But I'm here, so I know that you don't leave because you have the drips on and you sit down around there.
Sandra,
And he
Sandra.
pull a chair after he string me up back again. He pull a chair and he came and sat down in front of me. And he said, Miss Morgan, you want to tell me about your medical history, because what had happened, they didn't find my docket in the records office. So they just give him a folder cover with the necessary leaves that he want to use. And so it was when I started talking to him now about the different stuff that I'm diagnosed with. And when I said meningioma with a left disease, he said, "Oh, that's why your eye bulge." I must say, "Yes." And him say, "You wasn't as fat as this all the time." And I said, "No." He said, "When you started putting on all this weight," I said, "About 3 years ago, it start going on and it's not stopping. Don't care what I do, it's not going away." Him say, and him start tell me now that meningioma is something that cause your pressure to go up and stay up. Don't care the medication you are taking, it just keep fluctuating up and down. And that's what it does. It causes you to be obese, and then it causes you to develop diabetes. And then after diabetes, you get glaucoma. That's how serious it is. So I was like shocked. And he said, "Are you doing anything about it?" So I said, "I'm making plans to do the surgery because there's a hospital in Miami that accept me. And the reason is because I cannot be put to sleep to do any surgery because of the multiple heart conditions, the amount of strokes and heart attacks that I suffered, and the high blood pressure." So I remember one one doctor told me that no doctor is going to put me in the theater and put their license on all. I was querying if they couldn't give me the spinal injection for me to remove the fibroids that I was diagnosed with. And they said nobody will do that. So I have to be living with the fibroids. And that is what I mentioned in earlier in the interview. I spoke about me the blood count being very low, and so I had to get blood. So that was the cause of it. And so, but thank God, God is keeping me. And I have this faith that I am going to be healed. And I remember I posted it up on my Facebook page, and I was just rejoicing and praising God. And somebody have the audacity of asking me, "Oh, me say, me heal from the tumor. Me get sugar from and me still have to go do the surgery." So I just mentioned to the person that healing comes, one, it can be immediately. It comes spontaneously. We're over a period of time, and it comes through medicine. So I said, I don't know which way God is going to heal me, but I know I am healed and I am living to that. That's the faith that I have. So if it's going to take the surgery, which is in medicine, to heal the tumor by removing it, I still have the faith. That is how I am going to be healed and set free from the brain tumor. And I want to let some persons know that sometimes in about 2003, 2004, somewhere there, I was pronounced dead at Mapen Hospital. The pressure went up and I started having terrible breathing problem. And I was pronounced dead at Mapen Hospital. Well, thanks be to God, I am here still. And I remember while being admitted and the ward, a doctor came on and told me that based on my condition, because it was during that time they found out that I have the multiple heart condition. So he was talking about the ischemic and the congestive heart failure. And he was explaining to me that blood is not reaching the heart and oxygen is not reaching the heart and so on. While I was in Cayman, that's when I realized I have enlarged heart. Or I remember in Mapen Hospital, the doctor came and said I only have about 8 months to live. And I looked at him and I said to him, Doctor, the blood of Jesus is against you. Oh dear, you can't give me 8 months to live. Are you a God? Are you a blow me breath? And in 2014,
Okay.
2013, 2014, when my mother was a patient in the hospital, I remember I met up with him there and I identified myself and remind him who I am and let him know that this is the person you said only have 8 months. So
Oh,
I have that faith that God
amen.
is going to heal me
Amen.
and I'm going to be healed. And it doesn't matter what route the Lord want to use.
Yes.
I accept my healing and I'm rejoicing. And I'm not only waiting until the tumor goes and the blood pressure goes and the diabetes and all the other stuff. I am praising him now
Amen.
while I have them.
Well, you have, that is it. That is it. Because
I'm not waiting until when I get them. I start thanking him now for it and
mhm.
just worship him and praise him through it
Amen. Remember Job?
because I
Remember
know.
Job? When it got so bad, even Job's wife said, just curse God and die. After
I'm
everything that
hardly
Job,
hearing you.
no, I said, after everything that Job went through, even Job's wife said to him, just curse God and die. And what did Job say? Though he slay me, yet will I trust him. Right? So God isn't finished with you yet, because it's amazing that someone with such a complicity of conditions, so many terminal conditions, because a lot of those things cause death, and you're still walking around, and as you said with your own testimony from your own mouth, that you're still praising God. But one question I have for you now, Sandra, I hope you're hearing me clearly. How really did these things develop? Is it something that's genetic? Is it passed down through your mother, your father, or what caused them in the first place? Do you have any idea?
No side of my family who has any form of brain tumor or
Mm-hmm.
such. My mother had um high blood pressure,
Mm-hmm.
and as a matter of fact, I have been diagnosed with high blood pressure from I was going to school.
Oh,
I remember a doctor used to treat me for kidney problem because of the swelling of the fingers and around the ankle. And
mm-hmm.
it wasn't until I blacked out and dropped down at Lennon and they rushed me to Mapen Hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And he was a doctor and call in the emergency room the day. And that
Mm-hmm.
was where I found out that I didn't have a kidney problem. I indeed have high blood pressure. So
Oh,
I've been battling with that all these years.
Okay, okay,
But
okay.
it's the tumor that keeps pushing the pressure. And I remember Dr. Hanil, Dr. Anil was the first doctor who said, no, man, something is underlying that is causing your pressure to keep going up because you are taking the medication that I'm giving you. I can testify to that. So you are not supposed to have this kind of reading. So he started sending me to do a number of tests. But before he could go any further in his search for the cause, I suffered the first stroke and then I suffered the second stroke. And it was until I found out that I had the tumor and I made sure I messaged him on his phone and told him what was diagnosed. And he said, see, I knew something was the underlying cause. Now at that time I wasn't having much headache. And so I just attribute my headaches to, oh, I have like a headache now, might be a tired, me tired and all of that. And there's this headache problem that my mother had it and my three children, they also suffer from it. So I keep saying is that
You
every
mean
time I head out, I say,
migraine?
is that it?
Like
In fact, it
migraine?
doesn't. And so my children have gone, have gone, no, and is doing it. Still taking medication for it. And I was saying to one of them the other day, you know, you need to go doctor and make them send you go do one CT scan or one MRI and find out if anything wrong in our head. Because as some used to say, that migraine me have until see they know on a migraine. I'm a brain tumor. So it's just like that. But I'm giving God thanks through all of this. And I'm a person who's up and about. As soon as I'm feeling okay, I'm out doing something, going to church and all those things. Because I'm not a person who loves to sit down. I love moving up and down and do
Yes,
things.
yes. Because
And
because
even when after all the sickness and so and me say me can't sit down. So me go to the school gate and me start sell. Me sell grape and apples and stuff like that. Because me just can't sit down and feel comfortable. Not earning. So me
because
stay. So
because
out of the classroom because um I was a principal and teacher at an early childhood institution. That's Savannah Basic School. The school is still there now on the compound of the New Testament Church of God. It was started by my grandmother, the late Maida Sappleton Rodney, Miss Tiny, and it was then Miss Tiny Basic School. That's a school that go all over the community of Ease, Savannah, Tapil, Corn Piece, East Main Road, and then back to Savannah again. And now it's on the church compound. A number of name change, but the school is still there. And I was a principal there and a teacher for a period of time. But when I got my second stroke at that time, I was a student at the Middlesex International College nursing faculty of that in the faculty of nursing. It's a school that is on the compound of the Versailles Hotel, and they does more than one thing there, and they're art oriented there. So once you go there, you're assessed by art and then sent out.
okay. So
So
tell
I
me
was a
something now.
student
No,
there when
tell
I
me
suffered
something
my
now.
second stroke.
Tell
Hello?
me something now. I know you're not hearing me too clearly, but tell me something now. What typically you okay, you said it seems likely that your condition is genetic, meaning it comes through, you're saying perhaps your mother's side, and even your children right now are showing signs of migraine, which you noticed that that was one of your first signs. Tell me something
Yeah.
about your daily, like your daily life. How do you manage? Welcome, Anna. I was mentioning you earlier. Welcome, Anna. Thanks for stopping by. Tell me something day to day now. How do you manage with all of this now? 4 strokes, 3 heart attacks, congestive heart failure, enlarged heart, high blood pressure, um, meningioma, and ischemic. I don't know if it's ischemic is the proper pronunciation, heart disease. On a day to day basis, how do you move around and do your daily activities? How do you find strength to do all that?
Okay. It's sort of challenging, but I thanks be to God, I don't have any limp or anything like that from the strokes. So that is something to really give God thanks about. Um, if you look on my status, you would see I am a miracle. I wrote it somewhere there. I am a miracle. And indeed, I am a miracle. And because of this, a lot some persons don't believe that I suffered 4 strokes and 3 heart attacks. Even in my community, there are persons overseas that when the thing was posted in a group, there are persons from my community who told persons overseas that a lie she a tell. She no get no strokes, nothing. She a walk up and down cause me see her walk past all the while she walk past. But what they don't know is that when they don't see me, most of the time I am in the hospital. Just in late January, early February, they didn't see me walking by and so, but they didn't know that I was sick because the sugar was up, my eyes were blurred and I couldn't see, and I was weak in my body and a whole lot of things. So I was in and out the hospital between late January and early February. So they just assume when they see me, they just assume. But there are persons in my community who every time I am admitted in the hospital, they come and visit me. Even just a few weeks ago, about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks ago, I went to a little memorial service, and one of the persons who always visited me in the hospital was like, "Oh, they don't wake you there. You know, go up a big yard there." And I say, me up there the other day, in and out, in and out. And he said, I no bed one you go up on again because it was like, I don't know, like they had planned for me. Most times when I'm at Mapen Hospital, I am admitted on bed one in the female medical ward. And me say, no, when I tell me, I have to say, no, not anymore. Me
You're
now go
renting
on the
room up
bed, the
there,
nurse, and
Sandra.
find one next bed, put me. It becomes a ritual now. Every time I come
Yes,
in, me dip on bed one.
you rent room up there. You rent room. You rent room up there. You rent room over Maple
You
Hospital.
know, and me never want that to happen, so.
Oh
And I
wow.
remember I had a bag packed. I
Mm-hmm.
had a bag packed. It has in 2 sheet sets. It have in towels and nighties and panties and brassiere and ties. It have roll-on and cologne and lotion and everything in it. So at
Ready.
any call, you just grab it and rush. And
Oh,
one
wow.
day me in the house and like, me just hear a voice say, empty the bag. And I spent one seal year not being admitted in the hospital until I was admitted
Yeah.
in in May for the spike in the blood sugar.
Because the devil have a little way, Sister Sandra. The devil has a little way where when him see you like you're preparing for trouble, him bring trouble. So because him know you have the bag packed, he can read your mind, but you see you have the bag packed, so you know that you're preparing for something. So he bring on that something.
Bag. And
Non.
even even the other day, while I was going in and out, I remember one day ago, and there was a doctor who saw me, and the doctor said, "Wait," because I had a liquor bag and it have a sheet set in there, towel and stuff, and so and I have another bag that hold my medication and stuff in there, and then I had my liquor handbag, and the doctor was like, "But wait, you come prepare for stay."
That's what I'm saying. Is your hotel? You have your hotel room
Yes,
down
so
here. Can you stay?
I said
Oh
to him,
wow.
Doctor, I live alone, and if
Mm,
I am admitted when I come, I want to know that I have at least two
yeah.
change of clothes
Yes.
because I'd have to wait until I can get
Until somebody
somebody
can get
to
right.
come
Right.
here, pick up my key, and then go to the house and bring my stuff. So at all times, once I'm coming to the emergency room, I just walk with a little bag just in case. And he was laughing and him say, "You pack for come in and me want come out right now."
Oh dear. Okay, now so Sister Sandra, for those who are coming in, just hold up. Let me welcome everyone who is coming in. Welcome, Monica. I don't know if you were here all along. Welcome, Anna. Welcome, Sashi. Thank you all for stopping by. I don't know whether I missed anyone. So remember what we're doing here this evening as we see displayed on the screen. Help Sandra raise funds for her gamma knife radio brain surgery, which will be done. And I'm saying will be done because it will be done in Miami in April. And she's going to give you some more information about the hospital and the date and everything. All right. So this fund was started by her friend Maureen in Canada. She said it was her school friend who took the initiative. So what we're doing here this evening, if you're new, listen up, guys. This is what I'm doing. If you have already subscribed to my channel, fine. If you have more accounts, you have a neighbor upstairs, downstairs, cross the fence, cross the road, round at the backyard, wherever you live. You have a neighbor, you have a friend, you have children in your house. Call them out, call them out. Bring them out this evening and let them come. Tell them, come stop by Simple Things because something great is going on here this evening. So, for every 5 new subscribers this evening, every 5 new subscribers, the Simple Things Outreach Media family is putting $10 into this fund. So, Mina, beg you no money. No, I'm not asking you for money. And Sandra is not asking anyone for money. All right. All we're asking you for, subscribe to my channel so that my sponsors, when they heard us Thursday evening, people reached out to me, and I have 3 little half empty pocket sponsors. Them pocket half empty, but them heart full. And they resolved to sponsor. So right now I have $120 US. We put $70 in from Thursday night's promotion. And people who came on heard. And 3 persons reached out to me and say, put this in, put this in, put this in. So together $120 US. As I said before, I'm not lying. The information is right there. GoFundMe, which can only be done from Canada, the United States, or the United Kingdom. All right. So when you put that in, I have my little YouTube book, Anna. All things Anna's always to get a YouTube book. So this is my YouTube book. And here I have my card to put it in. So I already recorded how much I started out with today. The response to Thursday night was tremendous. And we want to outdo that today. Today is Sunday. Sunday is a day when most Jamaicans go to church. People all over, not just Jamaicans, because I have people from all over on the live stream right now. And you go to church, you give your tithe, you give your offering, but always leave a little extra for somebody who is in need. It could be me, all right? It could be you. Tomorrow it could be me. Maybe last week it was you. Next week it could be somebody else. So just all I'm asking you for is to just bring them, bring the crowd, draw this one crowd, bring the crowd and let them come and subscribe. Watch one of my videos for at least 2 minutes. Watch the full video, click subscribe, click like, leave a comment just like this. You might have seen it in this chat. Leave this comment on one of my videos so I will know who you are. If you're a content creator, I'll return. If not, it doesn't matter. Here you go. This is what I want you to type. This is the comment you're going to leave on one of my videos so that I will know that it's you. And I keep a tally so I know how much to put in. I'm gonna refresh and see very soon because up to halfway, you only earn Sandra $10. Come on, man. Somebody gonna tell you that they're gonna put in money for you, and you only allowing them to put in $10. And the person tell you say them have sponsor. No, the person have sponsor is not my money. Me not have money. The person said they have sponsor, so bring the crowd and let Sandra get the money. All right, please bring the crowd and let Sandra get the money. So Sandra, when you were here Thursday, people are wondering, okay, so since Simple Things say only US, Canada, and Britain can do GoFundMe. I am in Jamaica. I am in St. Vincent. I am in the Philippines, wherever. And I like to contribute. Even though I'm here, I subscribe to the channel, but I want to put a little money in for myself, right? But I'm not doing the GoFundMe. How else can that person contribute to your cause?
All right. The cost of the surgery is US $15,150. It was $19,725. And this is about my third appointment because I couldn't gather the money together for the other two. But since I was told that the diabetes is caused from the tumor and glaucoma is next in line also, I really said, look, I have to do everything in my powers to do this surgery. I am not going to sit and wait until I am blind like my mother. Because my mother had glaucoma before she passed away. And I know all that goes with the blindness. And then we were able to get her to do a couple of laser procedure for the eye that didn't have the glaucoma. But over a period of time, it affected that eye also because it comes a time when the doctor said she cannot take any more laser in her head. So we just had to let it go, and then she just eventually got blind in the other eye, which is what she fret about because my mother is somebody, for those who know her who know, she loves to make her greater cakes, her drops, her pudding, and her toto. And when she reached a stage now where she couldn't see to move around to do all those things, she fret about it, and she ended up with a few strokes and died. So I had to email the hospital at Larkin and let them know that I'm unable to come up with all that money because over there it's thousand, but in Jamaica it's millions. And so they gave me a discount. So the new cost is $15,150. But in addition to that 15,150 US, I still have to find plane fare for two because they requested that I bring someone with me. So it's me and another person. And then we have to find accommodation. So if you read the thing on the GoFundMe, you will see where they have recommended two hotels if I can find somewhere of myself private to go. And that is really a pressure to me now because the cost really adds up because it's more than $100 per day. And we're going to be there approximately 3 weeks because the surgery date is the 29th of April at 5:15 a.m. But on the 23rd at 8 a.m., I also have an appointment to meet with them there. And I have another appointment before the surgery.
Wait, repeat the date.
So,
You said April 29, April 29.
so it's the first appointment is on the 23rd,
Yes. Of
and then I
March.
have another one between the 23rd and the 29th. The
Mm-hmm.
29th is the surgery, and it's at 5:15 in the morning.
The 29th of April. April 29. Okay. Okay. So what's the total cost now with the travel
So it means then that me and my traveling companion, we would have to travel somewhere between the 19th and the 21st of April.
Okay, so what's the deadline for the funds? Deadline.
Hello?
What's the deadline for the funds? Deadline.
I
What's
don't hear you.
the deadline? Let me mute you. What's the deadline for the funds, Sandra? What's the last date for the funds? What's the deadline for the money to come in? Oh, sorry, I mute you. Sorry. Repeat.
No, I'm saying I'm not hearing you.
Okay. I'm asking you what's the deadline for the money to come in? What's the last date for the money to come in?
The money must be in mid-March, because I have to take a bank statement with me to the embassy
Okay.
for them to know that yes, I have the money to cover the surgery and the accommodation and all of that, so that I won't be a bother to anybody. And if there's somebody who is going to assist me in paying any of the funds, they would have to send some form of a document and information to the US embassy
Mm-hmm.
for me,
Mm-hmm.
so that they know that okay, I have X amount in my bank statement, but they will take care of X amount. So it will be fully covered.
So just in case, suppose there's someone listening now who lives in the Miami area and who can help you with accommodations or something like that. I mean, reasonable, trustworthy person, because these days everybody a scammer, everybody a crook. You don't know who to trust. If there's someone who can help you with accommodations or that sort of thing, and I guess if you have to find your own accommodations, you might have to buy meals, and your traveling company might have to buy meals. So where in Miami? Where is which area in Miami? Which hospital and what's the area?
South Miami, it's the Neuroscience Center of Larkin Community Hospital in South Miami. If the persons look on the GoFundMe documents, they'll see the address of where the hospital is.
Okay. All
It,
right.
it's
So
it's in the documents there.
okay.
Because what I did is that I sent everything that comes on the email from the hospital to Maureen, so she can put it in there, so
Yes.
that persons would realize that it's not a scam thing,
Mm-hmm.
it's legit, and they can also call the hospital to verify.
To verify everything. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
That
So Danette is saying yes. Okay, yes. Okay, Danette, that is so true. So here we have it now, the Neuroscience Center of Larkins Community Hospital in South Miami. And I'm gonna put this on the screen again. All right, and give it full screen. So here we have it. The link for the GoFundMe is in the description box of this video, and also the description box of the live stream that I did. Shanna, how you doing, Shanna? Good evening. Welcome. The live stream that I did Thursday night when Sandra was also my guest and Jay was my guest. Jay says the description box also has the link to the GoFundMe. So we know that it's legitimate, and all the information that Sandra has referred to is in this GoFundMe on the page. So you can click the link and you can share it with others. All right, share it with others so that they can give, because you can also give locally if you are in Jamaica. But as I'm saying, and welcome those who are just coming in, remember, Monica say, yes, she need the help. Danette says, thanks. Yes, she needs the help. But remember, for this evening, Sandra not begging you a penny, and I am not begging you a penny. The promotion is for every 5 new subscribers this evening, and I'm gonna run it maybe till Thursday again. Sandra, I'm probably gonna run the promotion till Thursday again. So make it one full week from Thursday gone to Thursday coming. Every 5 new subscribers this evening, we're putting $10 into the fund for Sandra, right? We put 10,000 US in, 10,000 Jamaican in on Thursday night. Lord, I wish I had 10,000 US to donate to Sandra. Lord, maybe you can bless me with that 10,000 US, why I keep saying 10,000 US, so I can bless Sandra, right? So Queen Shanna is saying blessings to everyone in the chat. Thanks, Queen Shanna. For every 5 new subscribers this evening, if you're a YouTube channel, I know if you're a content creator, I know we all have more than one account. So go over there and subscribe. If you're do like Danette, if you're visiting, if you're just listening, you're a subscriber already, or you're new, grab your neighbor, grab your friend, call up somebody on the phone and send them the link in WhatsApp, even right now, and let them just watch one of my videos. Do it the right way so that it will stick, and subscribe so that Sandra can get more money this evening. Use up all the money, man. Use up. I told you I have $120 sponsorship this evening. Somebody do the math for me. Sandra, my math brain can't work right now because I'm hungry and I'm tired. Do the math for me and see how many subscribers that should be so that Sandra can get her money, right? And then now, Sandra, I'm going to ask you to tell us now, for those who are local in Jamaica, across the island, how can they contribute if they want to contribute out of their pockets? Because GoFundMe is only Canada, the US, and Great Britain. How can anyone contribute locally if they want to contribute?
All right. Okay. If you're in Jamaica, you can send it to me via MoneyGram or Jamaica National Money Transfer at Sandra Morgan, Top Hill District, Hayes P.O., that's Hayes P.O., Clarendon. And my number is 336 2055. So it's 336 2055. Or you can send it to my son, Kemar Whittingham.
Not so fast, Sandra. I'm putting it on the screen so we can see. So Sandra Morgan, Top Hill District, Hayes P.O., Clarendon, Jamaica, West Indies. And if you are overseas as well, if you're in the US as well, and you want to give her directly, perhaps you don't trust my method, that is fine, because people, I don't advise anybody to just get up and trust people these days. Because as Sandra mentioned, the Clarendon bus, that's where we met. I don't know Sandra in person. I've never seen her. I only talk with her on the phone, right? And on that Clarendon Facebook page that we call the boss. So when some people contacted me because I'm an admin, one of the admins on that page, and wanted to reach out. And then I went on Sandra's page and I saw that somebody was already doing a GoFundMe, because that's what I have in mind, because Simple Things Outreach Media does that sort of thing to help people with education and traveling for good purposes and medical as well. So we were planning to do that. And then I saw that her friend Maureen had already started. So even though I trust Sandra like that, I still found the phone number and called Maureen and made sure I double check everything first. So what you can do, you can click on the link. It's in the description box. Maureen's number is there. You can call her to verify if you want to do the GoFundMe. But if you don't want to do the GoFundMe from here, remember, WI is Wisconsin in the US. So if you're doing it from the MoneyGram or the JN transfer from here, make sure put Jamaica West Indies. All right. I found that out the hard way because I went to the post office and said something for my sister on behalf of my sister, and it came right back. Jamaica West Indies, I sent it to Wisconsin and it came right back. So don't do that. Sandra Morgan, simple things. I have a cousin named Sandra Morgan. I did not see her from my childhood days. Really? Is she from Clarendon? Shanna, put it in the chat if she's from Clarendon. It might be her. Who knows? This might be a cousin link up, a cousin reunion. All right. So no, the phone number. Do you want me to put the phone number here, Sandra?
Yes, it can go because it was in the newspaper article.
Okay, 876. Come again. Repeat the number for me.
It's 876 336 20 55.
Okay, so 876-336-2055.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the number to go along with the information that's on the screen if you're going to send her directly through MoneyGram or Jamaica National money transfer.
Or it can be sent. It can also be sent to my son, Kemar. That's KEMAR. Whittingham, WHITTINGHAM. 8 East Riverside Drive.
8 East
Riverside Drive.
Just put E or spell out the word.
Well, I always spell it out.
Okay, all right. Because with all the scam nowadays, one little letter. When I used to work in the call center at Western Union, we used to overlook like an I for an E or that sort of thing. These days, one little letter missing and you're not getting it because the scammers giving people a hard time. The good have to suffer.
And that's Avondale, Kingston 19.
Okay, so check if I have this. KEMMR, Whittingham, 8.
No, KEMA.
Okay.
1 M.
Okay, KEMAR, Whittingham,
yes. 8. Make sure it's WHITT. INGHAM.
Yes, okay. 8 East Riverside Drive.
8 East Riverside Drive.
Havendale, Kingston
19.
And that's for the JN transfer or the MoneyGram.
MoneyGram.
So that's for her son.
And his number is 214-4088. But for persons if persons are going to send to him, you put his number there, but you'd have to WhatsApp me and my number so that I can pass it on to him.
Okay, all right. So this
because most time his WhatsApp is out.
Okay, so WhatsApp Sandra. All right. So this information is for her son. Hold up, Sandra. This information is for her son. Welcome, Joel, in the kitchen. What you doing in the kitchen today, Joel? Because I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna sleep. Me come in this morning. I'm gonna go back out on the hustle again. I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna sleep. So anyone have some dinner as long as no pork and no shellfish. Okay, so 876-214-4088. That is for Kemar, whose information is on the screen. And then you're gonna WhatsApp Sandra. So Joe, we're doing a promotion for Sandra. this evening who is, let me put her back on the screen, who needs gamma knife radio surgery at what the hospital name again? Me forget already. Oh, my brain shallow. Tell us I'm hungry. What the hospital name again, Sandra? Neuroscience Center of Larkins Community Hospital in South Miami, and she's coming up all the way from Clarendon.
Start,
All
just
right?
start, just start getting having the echo again.
Okay, let me mute your mic. Right? So what we're doing this evening, Joe, Shanna, anybody who is new, we're not asking for the funds directly, okay? The promotion is I've been running it since Thursday night gone on my live. For every new subscriber, every 5 new subscriber you bring me, we're putting $10 in. The Simple Things Outreach Media family is putting $10 into the fund for Sandra's brain surgery. We put the equivalent of 10,000 US dollars in already, and I have sponsors for another additional roughly 20,000. Okay, so all I'm asking you for, if you have extra bananas in YouTube language, give them, or call a friend, call a loved one, call a family member, tell them to come over, watch my video. You know the routine, and subscribe so that Sandra can be on her way, because on April 29, she has to get her surgery done, but she has to travel before that for a total of, I'm going to add this again to the screen. This is the GoFundMe, which her friend Maureen is doing in Canada. So I'm going to show this again, Sandra, so that, no, sorry, not that. Right. So this is the GoFundMe. I'm just going to put it on solo for those who are just coming in. So Sandra, oh, it's there. All right. So that is the GoFundMe. So I'm going to refresh now, Sandra, and see if anybody, while we're talking, if God impressed some kind heart. You know, sometimes when you have them rich people, oh Lord, nobody puts anything yet. But sometimes you have nothing more since we came on. But sometimes you have them rich people, you know, who don't have nothing for the way them money, you know, and them dead and leave it, get dog and puss and all them things. So people, help me pray. What's her name? Done it. Were your friend up there? So name Done it, and help us pray that God will bless the heart of one of those rich. Monica, Done it. Who else was up there again? I forgot. Bailey. Who was Bailey again? I don't remember. That God will touch the heart of one of those rich puss lover and dog lover, and they'll just somehow stumble across this GoFundMe.
And then
Yes,
and
ma'am.
for those persons who lives in the Veer area,
Yes.
I will be doing cakes. I will be selling cakes
Yes.
every second Friday and Saturday, and every fourth Friday and Saturday
You
at the
know,
same venue
come now,
at
Sandra,
Queenie's Place on the main road, right
Sandra,
beside the Ace
hold up,
Baptist
hold up.
Church.
Hold up, I typing it in on my brain. Oh, it can't function so fast again. Cake sale every second. Come.
Yeah, but at this time the cakes will be going like from $250 up to
Mm-hmm.
$550.
Okay.
Depends
So
on the type
every
of
second
cake you
what?
want.
Every second Friday. Come again. Tell me, let me type it up. Every second what?
Hello?
Cake sale every second Friday.
And Saturday,
Uh-huh.
and every fourth Friday and Saturday. So it's gonna be the 13th and the 14th of March, and then 2 weeks after, the fourth
Mm-hmm.
Friday and the fourth Saturday again.
Okay. All right. So that is it.
And that goes
We're
on
not doing
until
this.
the
I should
surgery.
say at the same location. When you say at the school, what you talking? Virtech or which school? Hayes Primary, which school?
Hello?
Hayes Primary, Virtech, which school?
No, it's at Queenie's Place,
Okay.
coming from Maypen Inn, as you pass the Ears Primary and Junior High entrance.
Mm-hmm.
It's the little plaza that is across from the playfield, and it's right beside the Baptist Church, the A's Baptist Church.
Okay. So right beside
And
it.
cakes going from $250 up to $550.
Go buy
And we'll
some
be
cake,
having
people.
plain cakes, Black Forest, red velvet, cheesecake,
Oh,
chocolate
this one
mocha,
I
and
love.
other cakes.
I
And
love.
also there will be grapes and American apples for sale.
Okay. Okay. So go out and support. Sandra, I am from Clarendon, but it's 2 times I ever go there. I only go Rocky go buy fish and me go some round Victoria banana plantation one time. I don't know. Okay, so Shana says simple things. I'll give you some right now. Thanks, Shana. Jewel in the kitchen. Yes, everything there. The table get said that sympathy. The table said so. Send me mine, oh, Joel. Welcome back, Sashi. I will do that. Left a message to say it's me. Okay, very good, guys. Just a second. This is the comment you're gonna leave. All right, Sandra's surgery. So I know it.
And
Okay,
thanks to everyone who
Sandra's
logged on. Thanks to everyone who subscribed and
surgery.
text Sandra's surgery. I
Yes,
thank you so very much and continue to share the link
yes.
as you go through this week.
Yes, because the promotion is open until Thursday. So, Shana, was it Shana or Joel will say, okay, Joel, just leave the message, Sandra surgery. Just leave that comment so I'll know it's you. So,
And
guys, if you
thanks.
have anything else to say to Sandra, because I have to wrap up now. I have to head back out on the hustle. So, who wanna say anything to Sandra? And we'll wrap up. Sandra, you have okay, any last words, or if you want to drop any comment for Sandra, and then we'll wrap up.
And thanks to everyone who made this all come together for me. Maureen Brown, who is she's more like a sister to me more than a former classmate. She's always been there for me. She and her family, her mom and her sisters, who I
Mm-hmm.
don't know, to Jem, also from Canada. I thank you so very much to Lorraine from Nottingham in England, Erin from Manchester in England. I
Yes.
thank you guys so very much, and to all the other persons, to Reverend Byron Peart
Mm-hmm.
in Canada. He's a past student of Veer Technical I and a member of my church is New Testament Church of God and
Mm-hmm.
also a citizen of Ease. Right. I thank you guys and I appreciate everything that you have done. Then I
Yes.
can't thank you enough for what you are doing for
Praise
me.
God. Praise
And may
God.
God continue to bless you all.
God is good. God is good. Thank you, my dear. So just
And
let me quickly read the rest of this. Sasha say, I am sleepy. I haven't slept since last night. Neither me, my dear. I did 13 hours, 12 hours. And no, I didn't get to sleep because I was putting up my video today. Casey's corner from the bus. Sandra, you know is who from the bus. You don't know her by this name. She said, I will do my best to come by and get some cake. These good luck, real runner, healing and blessing, sis. So everyone, I want to thank you all for stopping by. Remember, no, you're gonna run over to my channel and watch my new video. Just let me bring it up right here. Run over and watch my new video on the way out. It's not too long, it's just over 8 minutes. Just run over and watch it before you go. So Sandra would like to thank you all. And Sandra, I would like to thank you as well because the response from Thursday was good. The response was good. Oh, and Tara, if you're still in the chat, just say yes so I can because Sandra is joining you tonight again. Sandra, Tara's vlogs and dialogues. If you're still in the chat, just say yes so I can promote for later. Or if you want to come up and promote, I can drop the link. So just say something so I can do that before Sandra goes off. Let me just bring this up meanwhile and ask you guys to just go check out my new video. It's about David and Bathsheba, and it's very informative and entertaining at the same time. Sandra, let me see. Let me see if you're still in the chat. Tara, are you still there? Are you still there? All right, I don't see Tara, but Sandra is gonna be on Tara's vlogs and dialogues this evening at 8:30. So Sandra, before you go, I just want to leave a word of prayer. Then I'm gonna show everyone my new video. Just a second, guys. So you're going to run over to my channel, everyone, if you just came in, and go click on my video, my new video, please. Please, please click on my new video, click like. And if you're here and you didn't like,
Hi,
click
everyone.
like as
Welcome
yet.
back to Simple Things. Today we'll be looking at,
If you're here, if you didn't click like on this video, on this live stream as yet, please give me a thumbs up. Head over and watch this video, my new video I just dropped today, The Shocking Truth Behind Psalm 51. Run over and watch that
King David was
one.
on his rooftop.
Just
Rooftop was a popular place for sleeping, worshiper, and bathing, among other things.
Just a
those
second,
days,
just a second,
he
Sandra.
happened to glance at a beautiful lady taking a.
Just a second, Sandra. Before you go, just give me. Ooh, I am so hot. Why am I so hot? Just give me a second, guys. All right. So this is the one. So run over to my channel before you go and just spend a few minutes. Leave a comment on my video. And give me a thumbs up for this video before you go. All right, everyone. But before Sandra goes and before I go, I am just gonna share a word of prayer for her.
Adam,
Thumbs up if you're new.
then
Yes, Sandra. Wait, let me
I
turn this.
want to say a big thank you to Kareem,
Wait, let me turn
Kareem
this.
Constantine,
Yes.
right there in Canada. I thank you so very much for those cake mix and frosting, Kareem.
Kareem Constantine, thank you for the cake mix and frosting. And
Yes.
save some of the cheesecake for me, all right? Welcome, Kimon.
All right.
Daniel Edwards. If you're new, just type Sandra Surgery so I can add you to the tally so I can know how much I owe Sandra, how much Simple Things Outreach Media need to put into the fund for Sandra this evening. So run over to my channel, guys, before as soon as you get off here, and just give me a watch this video, give me a comment and a thumbs up.
And told David and said, I am with child. Upon realizing that he got caught with his pants down or his robe up, or, well, you get the picture. David didn't do anything more than instruct Joab, his chief commander, to summon Uriah back from the battlefield. David felt he was so smart, playing fool for catch wise, as we'd say in Jamaica, asking Uriah all sorts of distracting questions.
Okay, so I'm not going to give you the full thing, because if I give you the full thing here, there will be no need to watch it. All right. Yes, well, Kimon, thanks for that. So that's your money going up now, Sandra. So for every 5 new subscribers, $10 into the fund for Sandra. Okay. So I don't want to weary Sandra. She has to get some rest. Join Tara's vlogs and dialogues tonight again. With Sandra will be her guest, and Sandra will be sharing her story once more. So just let's reverence ourselves for a word of prayer. Father, in the mighty name of Jesus, I present your child Sandra before you one more time. You see the need, dear Lord, a complicity of medical problems. That cross would be too much for poor me. But the saying goes that you only give your heaviest battles to your strongest soldiers, and Sandra is a child of yours, a soldier in your army. But Lord, she's not just sick, but she needs money for her healing, and she has faith in you. She's telling herself that the surgery will be done and that she will be healed. So Father, she's already glorifying your name. So I pray that you will bless her and heal her. You are the mighty physician, dear Lord, and she's putting her trust in you so that her body might be healed, her soul may be saved, your name may be glorified, and others might hear her testimony and come to know Jesus for themselves. So we thank you and we bless you. I thank you for every subscriber, every viewer, every listener who is here, who has been here, and who will share this and who will watch this. And we thank you for everyone who will become a part of the Simple Things Outreach Media family as we continue to spread joy and cheer, and we continue to spread the gospel. I thank you, Sandra. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you, everyone, for coming. And remember, the simple